I'm Gabrielle Shirley here with Trevor Sikkema from pewterreport.com. Trevor, let's start with the Bucs defense. How are they going to handle the Giants offense? Because they have a lot of weapons, not to mention that rookie, Barkley.
Yeah, no, Saquon Barkley is very good. And we've asked Coach Cutter, we asked defense coordinator Mark Duffner, Saquon Barkley by name, saying, how do you contain a guy like this? And both of them had only high praise for him. You know, this is a guy who's been compared to, has the skill set of some of the greatest to ever play the game. And although he is just a rookie and he certainly has a lot to prove, that's how dangerous he is. And it's going to be tough, especially because of how injured this team is. You know, Levante David has the sprained MCL. They're already down Kendall Beckwith, who has not been activated yet. Quan Alexander's already out for the year. And so it's going to be a lot of these new guys that they signed. Kevin Minter's in there, Adarius Glanton. It's going to be up to those linebackers to really play the best game that they have all season, because this is a really tough test. I know they're going to get creative with how they use their safeties as well, because anytime you have a guy like Saquon Barkley, it's not just a one-on-one assignment. It's a total team effort to stop a guy like that. And so it's going to take a creative effort, but as Mark Duffner was saying earlier this week, they've got to execute. They just have to be sound in their discipline, know exactly what they're doing, have none of those mental blips. They've all got to be working together as a team, and that's the only way you stop a talented offense.
Now, on the flip side, our offense is pretty talented. We had 501 yards last game, but 3 points.
Right.
How can they get into the end zone?
Again, it's kind of an execution thing, and they've talked about that, whether it's offensive coordinator Todd Monken, quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick, Dirk Cutter himself, the head coach. They've just got to be able to execute. You know, I've gone back myself and looked at the different types of tape over the last couple of days here, and the things that they're calling when they're in the red zone, it's not like the plays are bad. They've just got to execute. It always just seemed to be one person here or there just had a bad play, and it was almost kind of like bad luck. Maybe one offensive lineman missed their assignment, or Mike Evans drops the ball in the end zone. Whatever it was, it just seemed to be something, a little thing on all those possessions that just led to them not being able to get any points. And the fact of the matter is that, yes, you have to be talented on offense to score. They can obviously move the ball 500 yards. It's a lot of yards. But in order to get it done, in order to score enough points to win the game, everyone has to execute, and you've all got to be able to do it as a team. That's why it's a tough game, but everybody loves it, because you all have to come together, and they all have to execute a lot better and more consistently than they did last week.